I am excited for E3. So how about that?
You are?
Nice try. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know why. I honestly, I will tell you actually why. Because last year for E3, I had the Wii U, and that was all the new systems I had. But now I have a PS4, so I can actually be excited to see what they're going to show. As last year, I was little did I know the day of the press conference, my wife was going to get me a PS4. I didn't know that. But, it was just I'm very excited to see what is in store. And I have been playing video games again. It's been a while, and I'm really enjoying it. So I can't wait to see what I can play next.
Yeah. I had the urge the other day to get rid of my Wii U. It was just sitting there, unplugged, and in a pile in my room, and I just thought, I have no urge to plug that in. I don't even know.
It's still getting an open world Zelda.
That's cool.
Yeah, but so is their new
I guess I'll hold on to it.
But their new console is too.
Yeah, their new console's going to get it, and I'd rather play it on that.
Oh shit! There's a new console coming out, man.
Yeah,
poor Wii U.
The Wii U,
so neglected.
I feel like the Wii U had a lot of potential, and it really just didn't.
It's like the forgotten stepchild. It's nobody wants to pay attention to it.
Did it?
Nobody loves
it. The thing is I love Nintendo, but I remember day one turning that thing on and going, "Wow, all this stuff takes 20 minutes to load. What is going on?"
Still does too.
And I don't know.
Yeah. It started off with a bad name, and then that's kind of where
PU on the Wii U.
But that's not to say it never had any good games or anything.
No,
I have a stack of games on it that I love, but it was just
neglected.
It was just hard to.
There was nothing. There was no radical experience that was totally unique to the Wii U.
Yeah.
I felt like when you think back about video game consoles throughout your whole life. The Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the GameCube, there will be a handful of games that will stick out to you as you think oh man, that was such an experience.
Yeah. I
went through that time in my life. Oh man, I'll always love the GameCube because I got to play Smash Brothers and all this stuff on it. And, Nintendo 64 had Ocarina of Time and all these other classic games. What is the classic game on the Wii U that it will be remembered for 10 years from now?
I
don't know.
There is really good stuff, but it's all, it's like Mario Kart on that was maybe the best one, but again, that's Mario.
It's Mario
that's
Kart,
a franchise. It's one of
and not only
15 games.
Yeah, but I'll play Mario Kart on any system and I'll like it. They had Skyward Sword was on the Wii U, right?
No,
that was on the Wii.
That was on the Wii.
That game fucking sucked anyways. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you know what? I can't think of a...
Yeah,
dude, I was talking to Rock about Star Fox, and I was really excited for this game. I love Star Fox. And I was saying on the podcast that I liked kind of the little details they put into it to make it like the old ones. But after that podcast, I played it again, and it was like a fucking chore. I was I'm not having any fun doing this, and I just turned it off, and I'm never going to play that game again.
It's really crazy, though. I see some people talking about it. It's like we can bring up Smash Brothers, but again, it was just another... There wasn't something that really had a new frontier on the Wii U.
Yeah,
because even on the Wii, even Mario still went through an evolution on the Wii. Mario Galaxy isn't my favorite Mario, but that was very different than the other ones, and I loved it. And I loved it. Yeah. When I say it's not my favorite, that's not a knock against it. I just mean it's not my favorite.
I get you.
It was an amazing game. Nothing quite had nothing quite had a step.
Yeah.
And it looked like Zelda was going to be the first one to have that. Zelda on Wii U, and they talk about, the map is endless. You do all these things. Wow. And now it's it's still not here. It's kind of going to be on another system. Yeah. It's we never got an exclusive thing to just...
Yeah, people are saying Splatoon, and I agree that Splatoon would probably be the game.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. That's the crazy thing, is Splatoon ended up being the one Nintendo thing that stood alone.
Which is funny because I had more fun. I had so much fun playing that game at E3, and then I played it at home. It wasn't nearly as fun as when I played it at E3.
I think it was a little gimpy in the beginning, but they added so much stuff to it for free. Yeah. And playing online with people was a lot of fun. It was I think the local stuff. I wanted to play with other people, and I remember Garrett came over and there wasn't much we could do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's that experience at E3 when it was 8 of us on one side and 8 people on the other side, and we were going against them. I could see them. We were talking shit to each other. That was so much fun, and you could never recreate that at home. And it was I think maybe I was spoiled because I had that amazing experience first, and then I played the game at home, and it's this is not what I loved about it.
I still had a ton of fun with the home version, quite a bit. But again, it's just kind of this little online game. which was great, but that's kind of the only thing that I could say that was definitively Wii U. Like that was, you know what I mean? Like everything else kind of has existed in other spaces. Yeah. And again, that's not to say there wasn't a stack of awesome games on it. I have some games on that system that I love, but there really wasn't a evolutionary game on it. Is I think kind of what we're saying.
Yeah.
As opposed to were there any good games?
Yeah, sure. But, there are good games.
There were great games on the Wii U.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. If you could go back in time, knowing what you know now, because the Wii U is almost at the end of its life, knowing all the games that came out on it, would you still buy it?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think I would have.
There were enough games that I played on it that it was definitely worth the purchase, but it was just disappointing.
And definitely. And I think that the gamepad was great, and I had so much fun. All
right, new question then.
Okay, yes.
Of those past generations of consoles, there were 3, and if you could only have one, would it be the Wii U?
Of the past...
You mean
See, Wii U is kind of in the middle. Do you mean Wii U and PS3 and 360, or PS4 and like Xbox One? You know what I mean?
You know what? I'll even go PS3 and 360 versus the Wii U.
Oh, not even a question. I would get a PS3. Yeah, absolutely.
I would get a PS3 too.
But
I wouldn't probably get a 360 again.
What about Xbox One or PS4?
I would get a PS4.
PS4.
But I don't even consider Nintendo's consoles to be even in the same league as the other. Like at this point, Nintendo serves its own role to me. Nintendo makes a Nintendo device. I don't put it even in that same category because I don't get a Wii U to like, I'm going to get Grand Theft Auto on this, or I don't want that, nor do I expect it. So I don't really, to me, I don't really compare them. You know what I mean? In that same way, where I hold Nintendo to is against Nintendo. It's like the Wii was this new frontier in video games. Now maybe it went a little weird at sometimes, but it was a new frontier nonetheless. And Wii U just
was forgettable.
Yeah, it just didn't bring that next step. I think is kind of the main point here.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Anyways,